This is Hester Street.
A vibrant,
busy, fun,
a hidden jewel,
diverse,
awesome
street in the Lower East Side. And we are Hester Street, an urban planning, design, and development nonprofit where the people shape their cities.
I think the name honors the importance of rooting in the place where you are and contributing to your community.
Hester Street is part of the fabric of the kind of inherent part of the city that's where you arrive and try to make your way.
We're planners, we're architects, community organizers. We do participatory planning,
development work,
participatory design,
community engagement.
We are guided by social justice and equity and ensuring that folks that are traditionally, historically, and currently often left out of important decision-making processes
have a voice.
We work to
level kind of the playing field.
We design
fun, interactive activities.
We need to leverage local knowledge.
The expertise that already resides in the community.
Providing something that's essential systemically.
Hester Street was founded 15 years ago.
That's right, it's our 15th anniversary this year. And in 15 years, we have enhanced 225 acres of open space, developed 100,000 square feet of community facilities, secured $70 million per capital projects, and in 2016 alone, engaged more than 150,000 residents in community decision-making. Let me give you a few examples. We've worked with local artists, activists, and public schools on a program that brings everyone together to design and build improvements to their community. We created Board Game as an alternative educational tool that shows how community land trusts can address gaps in traditional housing systems. We are working with Make the Road New York to develop their new community center, designed by 10 Arquitectos. In 2015, in the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy, we gathered community members from the Lower East Side to collect input for a disaster relief plan. In 2009, we developed a toolkit that helps residents engage in the design and renovation of parks in New York City. We've been working in East Harlem since 2014, facilitating visioning workshops and community forums to create a people's plan for the neighborhood. We've engaged well over 188,000 New Yorkers to produce recommendations for New York City's first ever cultural plan. We've also been working in the Rockaways on a community planning and envisioning process and are now supporting the construction of a much-needed grocery store and community center. We are collaborating with Project Renewal in the design and construction of an underutilized lot to create a welcoming and productive green space for shelter residents. The list goes on, but our impact is best expressed by the people, the true project leaders, those who shape their neighborhoods and those we've partnered with to support residents to do the same.
It's really the dedication and the character of the staff that bring the work to life.
How passionate they are.
The passion that they bring to it.
Willing to roll up their sleeves and actually become a part of the process.
There's some really badass people at Hester Street that have, who are genuine and who get things done.
The energy and the sort of ethos that they bring to it is really palpable, and people pick up on that.
Hester Street makes great looking stuff that you want to interact with.
Communicate stuff in a simple way.
Every time I think about Hester Street, I think about a saying most of us probably know. Teamwork makes the dream work. And I tell you, they are team players.
They're really good at building relationships. That's the key.
I believe they care about the community.
And if you can get the community involved, we think that makes better neighborhoods.
We're trying to make the city a more fair, more just, and more beautiful place.
Hester Street really believes in people.
Kind of bring the story of a community into the more kind of official or technical documents that get used
to inform this more formal process.
It sets them up to continue to succeed.
Resident-driven, community-based planning is in fact a human right. We are entitled to spaces that represent who we are.
Really simply put, Hester Street's at the vanguard.
A leader in community-engaged design.
There's so many things that Hester Street's doing right now that really it seems like the sky's the limit.
It's so inspiring.
When the balance of power shifts, when community voices, community residents are part of every single planning, design, and development effort, when that kind of local knowledge is not only valued but prioritized as an essential component of every initiative that's happening in a neighborhood, well, that's what we're talking about. That's the kind of change that we're working for.